Okay, all this level grinding of characters I'm not even going to use anyway is boring! So I'm going to use the rare candies on the Pokemon that I'm not going to use. I did do that on the Nia the Ghost as well, but I accidentally wasn't recording at the time. Meh, who cares? I mean, even though it's Nia's ghost, she's kind of obsolete at this point in my current party, so... I mean, the only thing she'd really be contributing is a poison type, and let's be honest, who actually uses poison types for being poison types in this game? I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why fairy types exist now, because poison types were freaking useless. That and dragons were overpowered. No. Now then, I never need you anymore. You are now obsolete, despite being Nia and I love you. You, I could do something with, but I'm probably going to put you in the daycare for that, because it's going to take forever. You are also going to take forever to do anything with. And you need to be stronger so that you can inflict poison status conditions on people. Though there I don't think I even dare to put you in the daycare, because then you might lose your moves. Hang on a second. Yes, putting Tiana in daycare would be a bad idea. So then, first of all, I guess move Tsundere to the front of the party so that she may actually evolve. Because she is very close to evolving now. Come on, Tsundere, gain your level. Oh well. I'm pretty sure at this point she doesn't even have to knock out the next thing in order to gain her level. Though the next thing might just send me away with a whirlwind. And it did not send me away with a whirlwind. That's nice. Unless, of course, cut happens to miss. You know, I was about to say it, but I didn't honestly expect it to happen. Yay! Time to get my fighting monkey. Have boxing gloves. Oh, and now I can get the item finder, come to think of it. In fact, I now have more Pokemon than I need in order to get the item finder. And if I continue down the pier, I should be able to get a super rod, which will enable me to go to certain places and fish. So that's also nice. I have no idea what I was doing with my voice there. Rage. No. I'd rather not use moves that depend on me getting damaged. I mean, they're terrifying to be up against, but they're also a huge risk to use when you can't have your Pokemon get knocked out ever. Now then, Professor Oak's aid. Third time's the charm. Give me the item finder. I have caught around 31 kinds of Pokemon. I now have the item finder. And now, I know there will be an item that can only be found using the item finder right here. Leftovers! Which might be useful for things! I don't currently have anyone in particular to give it to, so, well, I could just give it to anyone, really. Such as Tiana, who needs levels. Well, of course I like fishing! Fishing is the greatest thing ever! I'm certainly not saying this just so that I can get a super rod. Well, see, I already caught a Magikarp and it's already evolved, so I can't show you a Magikarp. In any case, I now must go back to an area in which I never caught anything, and the only way to catch something is through fishing. And I know there is something that I'm almost guaranteed to get there. Come on, give me the thing. That is indeed the thing. Come on, put the thing to sleep. Leftovers! Come on, don't kill the thing with your non-stab, not necessarily all that strong confusion. Ugh, I was actually worried there for a second. Because I am so tired of missing all of my catches. But this catch I will not miss. Now... Female padpole or whatever it's called, with a spiral on its belly. Tadpole, that's what it's called. Tadpole, spiral. Its name, her name shall be Spit. What a dignified nickname. Well, I finally have something new. Now, when do Poliwags evolve? Level 25. So, it won't be difficult to evolve it. At all. Some might consider using the daycare cheating in these cases, but honestly, I'm just cutting down on tedious level grinding. Mostly for Pokemon I don't even intend to use. Like, part of the reason why I caught Spit there was because I want a certain other water type later on. A water type whose name has Star in it. This sound is going to drive me crazy. Of course, that is implying that I'm not already crazy. Which I think is quite up for debate, considering how my player is so blatantly evil and doesn't care about anything or anyone. Ah, well, now I can take Spitz back then. And how far away is it from evolving? I should stop saying it. I mean, she is one of my Pokemon partners. I should at least refer to her by her proper gender. Assuming that she isn't transgendered, but she has made no implications of being transgendered, and I generally assume that people aren't, because that's not a very common thing. Yay! Spit grew to level 25! And is now trying to learn Rain Dance. Well, it's better than Bubble, I suppose. Though again, investing levels into a Pokemon I'm currently not planning on using. What? Spit is evolving! And she can evolve again pretty much immediately, if I'm not mistaken. Provided I don't have any other things that I would like her to learn before I don't use her at all. I'm going to have a look at her movesets. I mean, she might potentially have to stand in for something eventually, so I probably shouldn't just throw them away like that. I see that unlike a lot of other Pokemon, Poliwrath still learns moves even after being evolved with a stone. And the only thing I'd really be missing out on by evolving it early is Belly Drum, which could be useful, but it's very risky, so not gonna bother with that. Now give me a Water Stone, so that I may evolve my Spit. That is such a terrible name. What? Pokemon with such a terrible name is evolving into basically just the same thing, only slightly more muscular and angry. Seriously, there's effectively no difference in the design between Poliwhirl and Poliwrath, except that Poliwrath is angrier. Alright, the time has come. Go, Bob. Evolve into a Pokemon with a super creative name. Like seriously, Persian. It's a Persian cat. Named Persian. That's just... That's not even a pun! Well, so much for status effects. F! Unfortunately, I did not get to actually catch the time of death on the screen because I wasn't recording right then, but yeah. F! Now excuse me, Tiana, I'm going to need those leftovers that your corpse is currently clinging onto. Look, I'm sorry, I don't really have anything to say in this situation. Well then, now what else can I do? I suppose get Trevor some levels, but then again he won't be evolving for a while yet, but at this point I might as well just carry on, I suppose. Guess that Snorlax will just have to wait until I hopefully get something else that can inflict status effects on it. Or maybe I should look into getting False Swipe so that I could then knock its health down while it's asleep from using rest. Could be an idea. Okay, I looked into getting False Swipe and found that unless I happen to catch a Scyther in the Safari Zone, I can't. I literally can't. It's not a TM yet in this game, and the only things that can learn it are Farfetch'd, Cubone, Marowak, and Scyther. The first three of whom I'm locked out of ever getting at this point. So, Scyther is literally the only chance I have of ever getting False Swipe. Lame. Don't kill Annie, don't kill Annie, don't kill... Thank you for not killing Annie. Go underground, immediately! This scares me a lot. The scariness continues. Okay, it's fine. Unplugged, and more than a little bit terrifying. Actually, come to think of it, I'm all out of super potions. That's not good. I should have super potions. There, I now have tons of super potions. New area. I am going to fish. Alright, now give me something new. That is indeed something new. Of course, since I no longer have the possibility to inflict status conditions, just gonna throw a ball at it. Because man, this thing is way below my level. I'll just have to hope it stays in the bowl. And it stayed in the bowl. Now then, name. Krabby. Well, there was a character in One Piece whom Luffy kept calling Crab-chan, so I am going to name you after him. And so your name shall be Inazuma. A much cooler name than you deserve, quite frankly, but that is your name now. You're good for a kid. That's damning with faint praise if I ever saw it. Okay, Tsundere is not a good matchup here. And Guinevere has been a bit out of the loop for a little while, so... Muhahahaha. Perhaps I should just put those leftovers on someone else, now that Tiana isn't using them anymore. No real need for me to not do that. Okay, get the hell out of there, Annie! Well, that was a fairly effortless battle. You're good. For a kid. Now then, leftovers. Someone might as well get them. And I still haven't sold that revive I found. Tsundere, since you are at the front of the party, I shall give you the leftovers. Bird Pokemon, so having Tsundere at the front of the party right now is stupid and doesn't make any sense. Nope. Absolutely not. Then again, Annie isn't exactly a smart move either. Guinevere, on the other hand, that's fine. Why, thank you, Pidgey. How helpful of you. Does Gust deal extra damage while they're in the air, kind of like how Earthquake deals extra damage when you're underground? Would make sense, I suppose. Just gonna use Aerial Ace. Hannibal is already too strong! He doesn't need to be stronger at the moment. Then again, soon he's going to need to be stronger, but not now. Well, in all fairness, your Pidgey and Pidgeotto combo was pretty lame. Literally just Pidgey plus Pidgeotto. Nothing special about it. Suddenly it occurs to me, there might be things in Saffron City that I can take advantage of. Such as trainers who will give me new items, or Pokemarts where I might get new and more awesome items. Such as a certain tool for which you catch Pokemon with, which would be stronger than the tools to catch Pokemon with I currently have. That particular roadblock never made any sense at all. Like, I'm not going to let you through right now because I'm thirsty. Oh, you gave me drinks, well then I guess I'm going to let you through then. Guards, you are terrible at your jobs. Now, no Ultra Balls. No, I might as well just sell the revive while I'm here. And also the nuggets. Well, that's the Sylph Corporation, but I'm not gonna go there yet. Well, sure. That's actually fantastic. I am going to immediately give it to Hannibal. And then if Hannibal should die in the future, I am going to be very upset. And while I'm here, I might as well also give Hannibal Shockwave. Because why not? He hasn't used Reflect at all ever, so... Well, there's a house I'm randomly blocked from entering. There's another house I'm randomly blocked from entering. There's a gym I'm randomly blocked from entering, but I'm not going there at the moment anyway. Guess there wasn't much to do here. It's so nice that Tsundere is strong now and can actually do things rather than me just having to switch her out all the time. Oh hey, you know, I just caught one of you. I named you Spit, and then I promptly evolved you to your final form and forgot about you. Ugh. Weather effects in these games, they take forever to play out. Oh hey, I fought one of you in the last episode. I commented on how unoriginal your name is. Oh no! Tsundere is now slower! Whatever shall she do? Well, that's one thing. I suppose I might as well. Oh, you fool. Your casual invitation to this battle has led you nothing but despair. Yep, it is indeed over already. Now how about you? Might end up regretting that. It is the thing that I'm really more afraid of than I should be. Especially at this point. Yep. You see, Rattata, strictly speaking, I have outgrown the need to fear you. It's just some residual trauma from all the terrifying events that have happened in the past. But you're not very strong. Not at all. And now I find myself wishing that I had Muriel here, who could have used Magnitude, and hit you regardless of that double team. Thankfully, Annie is awesome. One of these days I do hope she learns Earthquake though. I mean, I am eventually getting a TM for it. If Annie is still alive at that point, which I hope she will be because she is quite an awesome team member, I will definitely teach her that. Beast? No. I am the devil. Okay, that might be a bit excessive. In fact, I'm just a bit of a psychopath. How dare you throw water at me? I am going to punch you until you die! Said Tsundere. And that is a very high-pitched and silly voice for something that looks so badass, I suppose, but... it's a very Tsundere kind of voice, don't you think? Probably not gonna be able to avoid a battle with that guy. Actually, I would have, but... I didn't, because I didn't really pay attention. Ah well, it's a bird keeper. What's he gonna do? I doubt he's going to bring out a Zapdos on me, so... Guinevere can probably handle him just fine. Yeah, this'll go fine. How I wish I had the quick attack right about now. Like that Pidgey does. But that's not Guinevere's thing, is it? That is, in fact, Trevor's thing. But I don't use Trevor. I use Guinevere. The wind turned, indeed. Now, I'd like to go to the next route and see if I can get some more stuff, so I'm just going to walk past you. And you guys. Just gonna sneak past you too. Looks like I'm gonna have to sneak past a lot of stuff in order to... Okay, maybe not that much. Okay, there is no avoiding a fight with at least 2 of these guys. And now a 3rd, because I am dumb. Biker Lucas. My, Mr. Lucas, you have such a Norwegian-sounding name. And yes, I know Lucas isn't specifically a Norwegian name or anything, but that spelling is just so Norwegian. Or Danish, or Swedish, but I am not Danish or Swedish, I am Norwegian, so that's where my mind went. And god damn it, stop getting poisoned all the time. I am now going to send out my super strong Hannibal instead, so that he may test his new super powerful move. Provided he can hit. And he did hit. This will serve me well in the next gym. Although that's still a ways off. Because I am still 10 levels below it. Seriously, what an insane jump in levels for this gym. I remember always finding Sabrina super difficult as a kid, and well, I mean, a lot of people did, but I feel like part of the reason for that might just be the fact that as a kid I just tried to go by leveling up 5 more levels before each gym, which would leave me seriously under-leveled for Sabrina. I am glad that didn't poison. Because of course I thought Sabrina was supposed to be fought before Koga. Then again, they really can be fought in either order, and it doesn't really matter because they're at the same level. But the official order is Koga and then Sabrina, so... stuff. Ugh, so much poisoning happening. I am going to have to heal up big time after this battle. Okay, big time healing up complete. Now, if I'm going to be fighting more of these bikers who will probably have poison types, I'll just go ahead and put Hannibal up front immediately. Well, I mean, honestly, I just want to get to the grass so that I can catch a Pokémon there. But if you want a battle, fine. Of course, there is a chance that even when I get to the grass, I won't be able to catch anything because there is, as usual, a lot of dupes here. I don't even remember off the top of my head what the thing that I could catch here was. I know there's Ditto, but that only has a 5% encounter rate, and there was something else. Roleplay. I doubt that's useful, but I'm going to check. Nope. Not gonna bother. Way too situational. Excuse me? Shut up and battle, eh? Well, I am going to make you regret telling Vega to shut up. And now you no longer have any Pokémon. That is your punishment for telling Vega to shut up. Now then, to see if I can find a thing that I can then capture. No, not you. Ah, there's the thing that I didn't quite remember what was that I could potentially catch here. Bug poison, right? So Hannibal is a terrible matchup button if I want to keep it alive. In any case, throwing the ball. Nyeh. And now I'm poisoned again. Of course I'm poisoned again. Although, if it's a poison type, it probably can't be poisoned, so I could just slowly whittle it down with Annie. Of course, the problem there is that it knows poison powder. So I'm going to have to just constantly heal up after the poisoning. And I don't have that many antidotes. This is going to be an irritating battle of irritatingness. Just throw sand in its face, maybe? Hit. Oh, for goodness sakes, Annie. Was I not just talking about how I like you earlier? Do not let me down when I have just praised you. Apparently you insist on letting me down even when I have praised you. Come on, hit this time. What the F? You're not gonna die to a Venonat, are you? Ugh. And then she got poisoned again. I'm gonna throw some sand in its eyes first and then try to heal her up. Actually, maybe throw even more sand in its face just to make sure that it won't immediately be able to poison me again afterwards. I was afraid for a second there. Not really any reason to be. Come on! Your accuracy is severely reduced! You should not be hitting me this much! Super potion. Come the fuck on! What exactly is poison powder's accuracy? 300%? Before I heal up again, I'm going to throw even more sand in its eyes. For having this much sand in your eyes, you sure are hitting a lot. There, now it literally can't have any worse accuracy than it does. Just gonna try and throw a freaking ball. This is ridiculous. Sure, I get its 8 points down into the red, then it manages to hit me with a leech life. Now I'm going to bet this is going to score a critical and kill it too. It didn't, but I would not have been surprised. Well, at this point I definitely know what I'm going to call this thing, provided I can catch it. Excellent! Because it kept doing all that bullshit and hitting me even when it realistically shouldn't, and was just such a pain. Its name shall be Bullsh! I. So, welcome to the PC box, Bullsh! I. Now, I really need to heal up after that. Just gonna take a look at what I actually have here too, because I haven't really looked at the natures of my last couple of catches, have I? Bullsh I is careful. Inazuma is docile. Gentle. Careful. Naive. Well, that is that, I suppose. Vega has done a shit ton of level grinding and also caught a bunch of Pokemon, including Bullsh I, and she also lost Tiana. What does the future hold for her? Find out next time.